It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for May 21st, 2021. Going over the one-game slate, top picks, plays, and stud for Draftkings and Fanduel. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Right on top, we have MVP candidate Stephen Curry. He's 10,400 today. There's only one game. So you're probably going to be playing, whether there's a mixture or showdown, 10,000. And we have FanDuel. Stephen Curry is 15K. Joe Val is 14,500. 61 of 52 his last two. He's getting 1.36 fantasy points per minute. Only projected at 3 times value. 42 fantasy points for 15.5. Jackson Jr., 27-38 his last two. He's getting 1.25 fantasy points per minute, projected 3 times value. 18% chance at 5 times value. Then you have Kyle Anderson, Dylan Brooks, and Draymond Green is 1,300. On FanDuel down here we have Andrew Wiggins, 8,200, 29-39. All right. So, one fantasy point per minute, projected at 34 fantasy points. That's for Andrew Wiggins. You got Green for 8,800. Then down here we have John Moran again and Poole. So Steph Curry is the main man today. He's 11-4, 50, 73. $200 for fantasy points. He is 15 and 10K. So, eight block shots, 277 steals, 363 assists. He does it all. Only a 12% turnover ratio. He's a soul stud of the day. Steph Curry. So that's the flex. The top point guards today are Morant, Poole. If we have Anthony Melton down there for 4,200, who's been ice cold. Sorry about that. 1 fantasy point per minute. He could get 5 times value though, but he's supposed to only get 3. So we got Winslow, 3,800. Winslow, nothing lately. He had a 49. That's why he is 49 and the 0.9 fantasy points per minute. 38% chance at 5 times value. All right, that's Winslow. And we have some more guys down there that aren't going to do anything. For 1,800, Nico. He had a 32, though. Is he going to do that again? Nico Mannion, 1,800. He's on fire. And Tim Frazier for 1,000. Had a 20 3 games ago. The top power forwards today are Draymond Green, Jackson Anderson, and this Anderson, 21, 18, 33. He is getting 8.87 fantasy points per minute. His projection is 21 fantasy points. The top SF, shooting guard, and SF1, Andrew Wiggins, we know. All right, for 5,200, you have Bane, 15, 17, 16.18 fantasy points per minute. And then you have Grayson Allen and Kent Bazemore down there. Way at the bottom. Bazemore is 6,200. So for our lineups today, it's going to be the single game slate. So a Curry, I don't know about Looney. You can upgrade here to Dylan Brooks, Bazemore, Anderson, Clark, or you could go Bane, Desmond Bane, with Jackson, Curry, Melton, Anderson, Jackson. All right, they got Tusker Anderson in there. If you get Curry out, put Jove out, you can put Curry back here. Morant, Now you have to go down to one of these low-end players that we were looking at. Winslow, there's Tyus Jones. We saw Frazier was really cheap. So then, you can get rid of Looney or keep Looney in. They seem to like Looney today. You could either go Bain, Poole, or Anderson. Poole is the best looking one that they're saying. That's if you want to go Joe Val, the captain. You can go Andrew Wiggins, captain. Then you can try to get Joe Val back in there, and he can go in there easily. If you have Andrew Wiggins in the captain. Because you have Frazier, he's really cheap. There's Frazier. There's also Pascal down there, really, really low priced. There is Nico Mannion. I don't know what he's going to do today. You'd have to get rid of Poole. You can put Brandon Clark in. You could put Melton, Looney in a lineup. That's if you want to go there. Captain Jackson, you can easily just Draymond Green. It's hard to get in here. If you get rid of, I would probably not want to get rid of him, but if you get rid of there, you go really low with Frazier. Now you would have to him out of here. No, you could try this. This. I don't know if that's going to work. Go back to Jackson. Kyle Anderson instead of him. Nick Mannion can get in there. Here are the FanDuel lineups. All right, MVP is Steph. If you go Green, Steph. Joe Val. You don't want to go too low. You go Winslow. Go there. That's spending all the money up, and you don't have Curry or Joe Val in the captain spot, or anybody else like Morant. So if I want to put Morant there, we don't know who's going to go off, but Morant could. So if you have Morant here, now you're over just with basically an inferior lineup. You know, so Curry, you lost him, so that you're 5,000. You'll probably just go with Frazier right there. Morant, Brooks, Frazier, Joe Val, Stephen Curry, Joe Val, Morant, Wiggins, Jackson, and Kyle Anderson is a really nice lineup that they just made for us to spend all the money. That's Joe Val at the captain. Steph in the captain spot. This is a good lineup right here. Steph Curry, Valanciunas, Brooks, Clark, Jackson Jr. All right, this is the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show.